Hi, welcome back. Last time we looked at modifying forms for a combo box in the event that you want a list, and I hope you got a chance to fool around with some of the other controls that were there. And so the other controls that you could have found there were the use of the combo box, the use of the list box. If you had a particular list you wanted to type in, it also gives you the option. So I will urge you to go and explore the various options available on the combo box and list box in order for you to get a list. And then of course the other controls that you can use. One of the things I want to show you guys today is how to create buttons to link back and forth to your various forms, so you don't have to be always clicking back in the access objects section area. So remember the last time we were in our layout view for our form and we created our combo box. Now we want to create a button that can be used to get you back and forth to your customer form in case you have to put in a new customer, and to your room form in case you have to put in a new room. To do that, let's click on the design tab followed by your button. Now this gives you a chance to draw the button wherever you want, and so let's add it over here to the right hand side. So it says, what do you want to do with this button? And I can see now that we need to resize our screen also. So we want this button to be a form operation, and go ahead and explore some of the various options available to you. So we can have a button that will quit the application and put the site quit on it, and when you click it, it closes your database off. In this case, we want to do a form operation, and we want that we open a form, and so next we want to open a customer form, so that is okay. We want to open the form and show all records, that is fine, right? Or open the form to find specific, that is also okay, but we'll choose show all records. So next, we want the text to say open, and this is we want to open our customer form. Open customer form, right? So next, and we will call this, and the command only becomes meaningful if you want to add some code to this later on or reprogram something, which we won't get into this tutorial. So I'll leave it as command 25 and then finish. So notice it appears there, open customer form. So I'll come back to this. I want to show you how it works. I'll close this, save. I'll open transaction form. Let's say I'm putting in data and I notice that a customer is not there and I need to add in a new customer. I can then, instead of me clicking here, which you normally won't see, you can click here on your button that you just created and it opens customer form. It would be nice if we had some buttons to go back to the other forms from here. So if we could create a button that takes us back to transaction form, or a button that takes us back to room form. And what you can do is to create those three buttons on one form and then copy them over to the other form. So let's do that. So customer form, I'll create a similar button. So I'll go back into layout view. I'll create a button somewhere here that will open a form, and it will be opening room form and showing our records, and it will open room form. Next, command 33, that's okay. I'll do one more to open transaction form. So form, open form, next, transaction, next, all transaction, open transaction form, next, command 36, that's okay. So now I have three buttons. I'll use the control key on my keyboard while I'm clicking them. I'll copy with control C. I will right click on my room form, layout view, and I will paste. Let's see, that may be the option to paste, that's it. No. So I'll have to do them. Let's see, right click. Then give me a copy either. Copy, Just to do one by one. All right, something is off. So I have my 3 buttons. I will go into design view. It doesn't seem to want to do it in that view. I will select them, Control C. I will go into my, let's say, customer design view, and there's no space. So I right click and paste. My 3 buttons now appear. I can move them over. Same thing with room, design view. I expand the area. I can limit these actually, and right click and paste and drag these 3 buttons over here. And so it's just playing around with some of the setting inside the design view for the forms. Now I can save all these, and when I open my transaction form, for instance, if I want to add a new customer, I can go there. If I want to add a new room, I can click there. If I want to go back to transaction, I can click there, right? And so all my buttons now are functioning properly. Go ahead and give those controls a try and see if you can add in some other buttons. See if you can add in a button to close the form and a button to also close the entire database. I hope you found this tutorial useful and that you get a chance to play around with the form itself. Remember that you need to practice these in order to become better at it. The more you do, the more you level up. See you next time when we talk about queries.